Welcome back to SportsLine. Before I went to break, you heard from head coach Mike Vrabel speaking on Friday about the situation involving offensive coordinator Todd Downing getting arrested under suspicion of DUI. And, of course, as of now, we have not heard any disciplinary action that will be taken, if any, against Todd Downing as the Titans get ready to come back to practice tomorrow and get ready for Sunday's huge game in the AFC against the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, that is a playoff rematch. If you're a Titans fan, I don't have to tell you that the Bengals came into Nissan Stadium last January and upset the Titans in the divisional round of the playoffs. The Titans were the #1 seed, had home field advantage throughout the playoffs. A great opportunity for them to make the Super Bowl run, but it was not to be as the Bengals were able to get a late field goal. So one has to wonder, will there be revenge on the Titans' minds when the Cincinnati Bengals come calling on Sunday? We know this. Titans starting quarterback Ryan Tannehill will certainly be fired up for this game. It was Tannehill who threw 3 costly interceptions in that playoff game against the Bengals at Nissan Stadium back in January. And, of course, Tannehill coming off his best game of the year, 22 of 27, 333 yards and 2 touchdowns, in the Titans win over the Green Bay Packers last Thursday night. Here was Ryan Tannehill's post-game comments after his big game and the big win over the Packers.
We wanted to play.
What do you think a game like this says about this team coming up here, playing on the short, the guys banged up and still kind of control the game?
Yeah, we're a resilient group. We've said it all year. We faced a lot of adversity, and this week was no different. Coming on a short week, banged up, had some guys out, and came out. We set our intentions on Monday. Came into the building after a hard-fought game on Sunday. Really got ourselves ready to go early in the week, set our mind that we were going to come up here and win this game, and we did exactly that.
In the building daily, Ryan, what have you been seeing from Traylon to kind of build up a performance like this?
He's consistent. He's eager to learn. He's a young player, eager to learn. I think his confidence is growing, which is huge. Just want to keep progressing him and let him continue to make plays like he has been.
How big a night like this?
I think it's huge. Anytime you can make some plays, it gives you a lot of confidence as a player. So, I felt like that was coming early on in the year before Indy when he went out. And now he's getting back into it. So I'm definitely happy with the way he played the game, made some big plays for us. He's obviously a talented player, and I want to keep him going.
As a quarterback, how did you like their jump pass?
I didn't get a great look at it, but it was successful. So, yeah, that's all that really matters.
Why you are so good in short rest? The last few years, you've really been good in short rest.
I don't know exactly. I think at the end of the day, it's tough, right? It's tough mentally, it's tough physically to turn the page from the last one and get yourself ready to go on a quick turnaround. And, like I said, on Monday we came in, set our mind to it that there's going to be no excuses. We're going to find a way to get yourself mentally and physically ready to go and come out and win. And we did that.
You were surprised with the big ball call late, and you think they were surprised too?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to ask them. But, we were going to have to get a first down there in order to run out the clock, right, with the clock stopping at the 2-minute warning. So, I had a one-on-one look out there with Traylon and was able to give him a chance, and Traylon made the play. So I'd love to see it.
Week in and week out, these defenses, they focus so much on Derrick Henry. Now, you just mentioned the one-on-one on the outside. Being able to take advantage, like you did on that play this whole game, let's say to the rest of the league, when they will continue to focus on Derrick.
Yeah, we want to be a balanced attack, right? We're going to run the football. We're going to be physical, and then try to take advantage of some opportunities that arise from that in the pass game. I don't think the formula is any different than it's been for the past 4 years. Be physical, establish the run, and have opportunities in the pass game off of that.
What do you do with the free Sunday?
Yeah, it'll be weird. I'll be resting, trying to heal up.
Do you think this team needs a little bit of extended break, and how much will it help?
I think our team will find a way to play no matter when the next game is, but the extra rest will be nice. No doubt we're a little banged up, like always. Had some guys out, had some guys banged up tonight, so definitely want to take advantage of this extra rest.
Statistically, this is your last game of the year. How important is having a game like that? We know where you were after the Bengals game last year. Obviously, that's what's up next. How important was it to be able to go into that week, in a redemption type situation against Cincinnati? How important was it to have that performance against?
Yeah, as last year, it has no effect on this year. But to come out and get a big road win in a playoff environment, cold game. I'm proud of our way our guys came out, competed, and found a way to win. So at the end of the day, it gives our offense, our team, a lot of confidence to keep stacking these wins.
After the 2 weeks that were without Ben, and did you see him on that FaceTime call coming in the locker room? What did he say to you?
Yeah, it was great to see Ben. As soon as I came up the stairs, J-Rob had him there on FaceTime, so great to see Ben. I told him I was surprised he's awake. He's an old man and usually asleep by 9 o'clock. So, great to see Ben. Wish he was out there with us, but, great to get a win and be able to see him after the game.
After the 2 weeks off, how did you come out of 2 games in 4 days?
Good enough. Good enough. I think I'll try to take advantage of this break we have coming up this weekend, heal up as much as I can, and be ready to go, next Sunday.
That's Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill coming off a spectacular game against Green Bay last Thursday. He was brilliant, 22 of 27, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns as the passing game, which has been a weakness for this offense most of the season, finally opened up. Big breakout game for Treylon Burks, Austin Hooper with 2 touchdown catches. Heck, Derrick Henry even threw a touchdown pass. So if they can have this kind of production in the passing game to go with their defense and their running game, the Titans looks like they could be a very, very tough team to beat in the playoffs, assuming the Titans make it there. They're well on their way to winning their division for a 3rd straight year, which would get them the automatic home playoff game wild card weekend. And certainly they want to go a little bit further than they did last year, again as the #1 seed with home field advantage and one and done in the divisional round. Let's go to the phones for the first time tonight. Kevin joins us. Good evening, Kevin.
Hey, JB, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Back at you, man. What's happening?
What a great game on Thursday. I told you last week that we had a shot at these guys, and they pulled it out. My first thing would be their first drive was pretty impressive. They struggled a little bit, but then they got that amazing catch by Burks on 3rd and 7, and then they went down the field and scored a touchdown. It was good to see Burks in action because I know they're expecting a lot of things from him this year, and I think he got maybe $120 in the game, and
I think it was like 111.
It was awesome.
I think it was like 7 catches, 111 yards. Yeah, he had a really solid game. It was good to see.
And then, of course, right at the end of the first quarter, exactly what a Green Bay quarterback, Rodgers, will do is catch you when you're sleeping and scored a touchdown when you're trying to run off the field, thinking they're just going to run the clock. And they got I'm going to say an impressive touchdown because it's what Rodgers does. However, at the 2-minute warning near the end of the game, just before the 2-minute warning, we popped them for like 50 back to Burks when they didn't expect that happening because they thought the Titans were going to run out the clock.
Right.
And so a couple things I want to mention. In the second half, what was your opinion on Tartan going down with like 9 minutes to go in the third? Was that shenanigans, or do you think he was just playing the game? And Autry went down a short time after that. I know that was definitely an injury.
Well, listen, sometimes these games are played. I think both injuries were legit. I don't believe that there was any, as you like to say, shenanigans going on. But you never know. I mean, a lot of defenses. Yeah, a lot of defenses like to do different things if an offense is getting hot and starting to get into a rhythm. We've seen it before. I'm a New York Giants fan. The Giants did that in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Michael Strahan freely admitted it. Well after the fact, I might add. So, but in this case, I don't think that's the case.
Well, I also like that got our tight end in. I never can remember how to pronounce the name, so I'll just call him Okinawa.
Chig.
And
It's real simple. Chig.
Great catch.
Chig Okonkwo. Yeah, that diving catch he made on the left side. Yeah, Chig Okonkwo.
Yeah,
and he's a guy that.
Mid-third quarter.
Go ahead, Kevin.
And then in the mid-third quarter, he made that great catch, and then they ran the play really quick, so there was no review. And then the next play was that 41-yard screen to Henry, and that set up Henry throwing that little scoop pass to kind of basically seal the game. And one other person I wanted to mention is or the team I want to mention is special teams.
Yeah.
Now, number 53, Cole,
Yeah.
he had another solo abusive hit on a return guy. He's done this like maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 4 weeks where he was the solo tackle and just blew up a guy. And I'm really impressed with I don't know who the special team coach is for the Titans. I'm embarrassed.
Craig Aukerman. Craig Aukerman. Yeah, he's done a nice job.
But kudos to the special teams for the Titans.
Yep.
There's got to be a reason that they're really up-coached by this, because it's been showing the last several weeks.
Well, Kevin, I'll tell you this.
To special teams.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, and thank you so much for the call. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. It's just a well-coached team. You know, I think Vrabel's the best head coach in all of football. His staff has done a great job. Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator, is a future head coach in this league, I believe. He's done a great job with the defense. Obviously, Downing called a great game. He's got his own personal issues to deal with. We'll see how that plays out. But this staff, I think, is led by the best head coach in all of football. All right, let's take another break. When we come back, we're going to hear from another one of the Titans leaders, Kevin Byard. His thoughts after last Thursday's win over Green Bay. And your phone calls coming up later. We'll hear from Josh Heupel, the aftermath of the Vols' stunning loss in South Carolina over the weekend. Stay with us here on SportsLine.